slightly different angle today. You can see all my makeup down on there. Oh well. Just trying things from a different angle. And, you know, it is what it is. That there might be, there's better lighting from this direction. So, yeah, let's get some music going. All right. All right, so today I am, doing the usual basic get ready with me. It's gonna be quick, it's gonna be simple. I'm gonna do some hair, I'm gonna do some makeup, and that's it. Test some new products. So I have moisturized. I started by washing my face in cold water, and then I followed that up with my Elizabeth Arden Hydra Splash Toner. Then I used my Clean and Clear Acne Control Advantage moisturizer stuff. Then I used my Nurture by Nature Balance Beam Oil Controlling Moisturizer. Then my Hyaluronic Acid Serum. And I finalized that with my Vichy Mineral Mask. Sealed all that in. Make it luscious. So I've moisturized. I've done my eyebrows. I am glowing. I'm going to need you to settle into my pores. Moisturize my skin. What are you sitting on top for? That's not what you're for. Period. All right. So I got some new products, and I'm gonna just reveal them as I go. All right. How we start this? Primer. Do you ever get ready to start your makeup and you're amped up, you're pumped, you're ready to start your makeup, and then you go blank. Your mind just goes completely blank, and you forget how to do your makeup in the 2.3 seconds that you had the ideas for your eyeshadow in. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna start with my Tatcha Silk Canvas primer. I really only put it in my T-zone. The rest of my face doesn't really have any effects other than a little bit of dry skin. This is a pretty good eyeshadow primer as well. Of course, for to avoid extra oiliness, it's a good eyeshadow primer because I have very oily eyelids, and I soon learned that I needed some sort of oil preventing something. So I tried primers. I tried the primers I had, and I just put on. I kept putting on something. Kept putting on primers until one worked, and the Tatcha primer worked to prevent my eyelids from getting too oily throughout the day. Not that they still don't get oily, but they don't get as oily, and therefore my eyeshadow does not crease nearly as much as it usually used to. All right. Now I'm going to use my Nurture by Nature Flash Matte Perfecting Primer. Use about a half a pump of that. This stuff is so amazing. Look at how matte my face. Look at this matte, super matte, wonderful. Now I start with my eyeshadow, but I'm not even sure what I'm wearing today. I mean, for the most part, I'm not sure what I'm wearing today. But I'm gonna just do what I can. I'm gonna make it super simple. I plan on wearing blue anyway, so I'm using my e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer in medium sand. I'm gonna give this time to dry down a little bit, and because it's wet. It's wet. While I put on some chapstick. I'm going to color correct with my LA Girls Pro Conceal in Orange. Alright. Now I'm going to use translucent powder to make sure my face is very matte. I forgot this yesterday doing my makeup routine, and that video is up. It is, I do have a video for yesterday's makeup routine. You just go look. And I feel like my face got really oily. And I used the same makeup routine that I usually use, especially since I was using my Bobbi Brown, and I already know how that works. I've used it for a very long time, and it just had a different reaction. Oops, I am just throwing stuff around. And it just had a really different reaction when I forgot to powder my face before my foundation. And I was really shocked because it's not like I need to powder my face, but I guess maybe my skin has just gotten used to, and my makeup routine has just gotten used to powdering before foundation and setting my face. So possibly. Well, I'm gonna work this concealer out a little bit at a time. I'm not too worried about, how far it goes or anything. It is what it is. Make sure my inner corner gets some. Alright, and now I'm gonna blend that out. I used a little round head Eco Tools brush, and now I'm just gonna use a dense angled brush to blend out the edges and all over. All right, now that that is all blended out well, I'm going to just apply some makeup until it turns out right, okay? Because I'm not sure what I'm doing, where I'm going with this at all, actually. So let's start. I'm going to use the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm going to start with this orange, and I'm going to place it right up top very lightly. I'm using this Mary Kay synthetic blending brush, very cheap brush. uh I don't care for the feel of it, but it does blend decently well for a somewhat cheap brush. I don't mind. It blends well. It doesn't, it creates a lot of kickback, but I mean, that's also the palette. Why am I holding the palette on my shoulder? So I decided to just use this blending brush to apply and blend at the same time instead of packing it on and blending, because, well, I want this to be really light. I don't want this to appear too much. I do have a look in mind now after I've started. Whew. I want it to be light and not too vivid, but appear a little bit. Now that's the only color I'm going to use as my transition color, because I'm hopping straight into the blue. I am using the Shany Let's Make Waves palette. I'm trying to think, do I have a darker blue anywhere? And another palette, I might. Let me just double check. Let me see if I have a darker blue and a different palette, because I really would like a darker blue to work with, so I don't have to. I mean, I don't mind building up blue to a deep blue, but I also don't want too much fallout or anything. Okay, there's a blue in here. Another blue, but not a darker blue than the one I already have. So that's fine. That's fine. So I'm gonna take the shiny. Hit myself in the face with that. I'm gonna take the shiny Let's Make Waves palette. I forget that I switched the angle of my camera over here instead of over here. I'm used to holding it up over here. And I'm going to just use this deep blue and mix it with a little bit of the black. I gotta get this black to pick up a little bit more because I wet it. If you ever wet your eyeshadow, then you know that sometimes they get like smooth. So I'm taking my little eyebrow brush and I'm just scraping up the eyeshadow a little bit. All right. Now, to apply this, I'm going to use no, I take that back. I'm going to pack it on and then I'm going to blend it. So I'm going to use this precision brush. So I'm going to dip it into some blue, then a little bit of black, a little bit more black, and then top it with just a dot of just a little touch of blue again. Now I'm going to apply this right into my crease. So I'm kind of just drawing it into my crease in place. I'm not blending it yet. I'm not taking it any further up. Making sure each eye has the same depth of blue. And it's looking pretty decent. It's looking the type of blue that I want it to be. But this eye is a little bit darker than this one. So I'm going to take a little bit of black and add it in there. There we go. There we go. Now that's all I'm going to use for right now. That's all the blue I'm going to use for right now until I blend it out. Because I don't know exactly how it's going to look if I don't blend it out first. So I'm going to take this floofy precision blending brush, blend on the line of demarcation, and slightly blend it upward. All right. Now, simply because I feel like it could be blended a little bit better, I'm going to use a dense blending brush and blend again. All right. Now, this blue isn't quite brought up enough for me. I want it closer to my brow bone. So I'm going to go back and forth between the blue and black again. But this time, instead of placing it in the crease, I'm going to place it above the crease. to there. Now I'm gonna blend out the edges, of course. And I'm just gonna go straight in with this dense blending brush. I'm wiping it off a little bit as I go. Trying to go in little circles in the inner corner is hard with this brush. Now I'm going to go back in with a little bit of the orange to make sure, everything's well blended up top. And to replace that little bit of orange that decided to disappear. Okay. Just wiping off my brush. Okay. Now I'm going to cut my crease. Alright, to cut my crease, I'm going to use the Shiny Tone palette, and I'm going to use this whiter shade right up here. I need another toned palette. All right. You cut your crease, have you cut your crease? I cut my crease kind of low some days, kind of high some days. I don't know, this is what I'm feeling, man. It get real wild with my creases. Um, so for a gold cut crease, I want to keep it kind of sort of simple, sort of not simple. You know, it's a real hard decision. So I think I want to do bright, but I want to do light too. It's a hard decision. Let's see. I think I'll do all one color. I haven't done that in a while. When doing a glittery, sparkly cut crease. Haven't done that in a while. Using all one color. So I'm wiping off my brush right now. I think I'm going to use the ABH Norvina palette, and I'm going to use the shade Summer right here. Summer. Summer is about over. It's about gone. There's almost no summer left in this palette. And for once, I'm not even going to add anything to it. I'm going to just let summer be. Or will I? I'm going to start with summer on the inner corner and bring it about halfway. Then I'm going to stop because I think I'm going to add something else. I think I'm going to change some things around. Actually. So I'm bring summer to about there and stop. I think I'm gonna go back in with some blue and cover that orange with blue because I really didn't like how the orange was looking up there. It kind of went into a brownish green, and I really didn't like that. So I think I'm just gonna cover that orange with some blue and put the orange here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start covering up that blue so you can see what I mean. Same mixture of blue and black. And I'm bringing it down over here where I would have brought it down to anyway. Now that looks extremely bold right now, but I'm gonna blend it out with the dense brush. Let me just wipe off this brush here. Gone up a little bit further than I expected. Trying not to take it up any further, and it keeps trying to go. The blue is trying to go places. Go away. It's trying to go away. I'm about ready to start over on this look, but I won't. I won't. I will. I will. I am really about to start over. Because it's annoying me how high up this is, and it's not blending out properly with how high up it is. And it's bugging me so much. So, oh well. Don't go over here. I mean, I didn't hate it, but it just wasn't blending out how I wanted it to. And it was really bugging me. I didn't want to sit here for another, like 6 minutes trying to blend out the edges that were just going to keep moving up because of the texture of the eyeshadow. That's okay. That's why I don't mind doing lives. I like doing lives because, I mean, people change their mind. There are mistakes made. It's human. Doesn't matter how good you are at doing makeup. There's an eyelash up here that is just sticking. Like, come on. Alright. Now all of this eyeshadow won't come off. Like, I am beyond annoyed at this eyeshadow, and I've got it like all up under my eye. So I'm gonna just reapply my color correct in every single freaking thing. Whatever. And just restart. How about that? All right. Can you tell I'm annoyed by my own actions? You're probably watching this like she's crazy. That's what it is. She's crazy. She's dumb. Why would she start all the way over? I don't want to watch her anymore. She's crazy. She's dumb. Just get on with the eyeshadow. Like, come on. You had me bamboozled thinking that was the look. Yep. My bad. My bad. My eyeshadow bases kind of just went all over the place. So I wasn't really too careful, but that's okay. I'm going to start with my Zulu palette by Juvia's Place again. And use this fluffy brush again. But this time I'm going to start with this with a mixture of this orange, a little bit of orange, and a little bit of brown. So it comes out to this rustic color. And that's going to be my transition shade. So it's not really orange like it was the first time. It's rustic. It has more brown in it. Now I'm gonna go in with just the brown and apply it over top so that orange comes out, that rustic color comes out more really burnt, a little darker. Okay, forgot what I was doing for a second. I'm going back in with the blue on just a precision brush. And I'm going to use a little bit of blue into my crease, and I will just put it in and blend it out quickly. I'm using just the blue. And now, because that blue is too bright, I'm going to use the blue and black mixture. Gotta get some more black. Because I've grown impatient, I'm just kind of throwing it on, no kidding. Just basically throwing it on. Still using this blue and black mixture to try to build up this pigment now. Because now it's getting on my nerves about how it's not wanting to build up. I became frustrated, can you tell? Make sure these edges are blended though, even though it's getting on my nerves. Maybe it'll come out better than I think it will. I've got eyeshadow on the sides. I don't want that to settle in. Alright, now I'm going to recut my crease. Same color, same palette, same way. Let me just make sure that this blue is blended. Looks a little unblended right there. There we go. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and get this over with now. So I can get into these new products. All right. Now I've got my crease recut. I'm going to go back in with Summer. I'm going to just take it. Ooh, my voice just went out. I'm going to just take it all the way through. Cover my crease in this gold. This blue in this palette really sucks. It's not my favorite blue. It doesn't really suck, but it's just, oh, not like the other shades. I'm not worried about going outside of the crease too much because I can clean that up. No biggie. Let me throw on some more color correct and fix that. I gotta fix my towel here. All right. Now, I was so annoyed by this because I needed it to be specific because I plan on doing an orange under eye, and well, because I have dark skin, I gotta have it, you know, sleek. Now, let's just get into these new products and I will finish my eyes as we go. Okay? Okay, because I need to get off of these eyes because this video is long enough and I am frustrated as it is. Oh, Okay, for my foundation, I don't know. I don't know what I want to wear for foundation today. I didn't think that far ahead. I think I think I'm gonna mix my Superstay, Maybelline Superstay, with some BH Cosmetics. Uh, well, I don't know. This foundation doesn't do too well. This foundation doesn't do great mix actually. Um, and I kind of want to wear the Revolution, but I really like wearing Revolution with Revolution. My concealer is not Revolution. My concealer is actually Rimmel London, and I don't have any Rimmel London overall face products like foundation. So I'm gonna have to settle with Revolution, minimize the amount of products I'm using, so I can get better results. So with this foundation, I usually have to mix. Ooh, no, I know what I'm gonna wear. Hold on. I'm gonna wear Rich Mahogany and the Estee Lauder. I'm gonna wear Rich Mahogany. How about that? How about that? I like this color a lot. I usually need a little bit more for my forehead. Can't remember if this color was a little too dark or if it was perfect. I think it was leaning towards the perfect side. Maybe I was wrong. This was definitely a color to be mixed. I kind of forgot that I mixed this color. Uh, I am so tired of this.